The beast in me hungers.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to look at one of the Pandaria zones for rare pets. I'm traveling right now to the Jade Forest. There are two pets in the Jade Forest. One is a water strider, so you'll need to be Beastmaster. And the other is a cat, so that's fine. And the pets in Pandaria, remember, they are only visible to hunters. They stay stealth and they leave tracks. So what you're going to have to do is look for their tracks and either follow them and place flares, or some people will stay in one spot and place a flare and wait for him to come through your flare. Okay, so I've made a clearing here to show you a little bit better of the area. North of the Arboretum, and he'll go around this little lake, whatever this is, just to the south of the Arboretum, and then back around the Temple of the Jade Serpent, quite a big lap, then around this little lake, down. He apparently he likes to hug the cliffs. So if you come across these mountains on those cliff sides, he'll be walking along there. And then you'll go across the road, up above this little mountain range, across the river, south of Serpent's Overlook. And then across the road again, and up, and to the west. So remember, you're looking for tracks. You're not going to look for the pet. He's not going to show up on tracking, and you're not going to see him until you put a flare up. Okay, so what I've done here is I've found a spot that's pretty easy on one of his paths, and I just saw, as I was standing here putting up flares, one of his tracks. Right here. Flooded tracks you're looking for. There's another flooded track. So he's around here somewhere. Meaning he will be coming back. Since I've missed it, he'll be coming back this way. So right now, just south of the Serpent's Overlook, just east of Nectar Breeze Orchard, there's a river crossing. You can't miss this one. You'll see it's got this V-shape entrance here. A rock in the middle, a little waterfall there. Just place yourself somewhere, set up a flare, and wait for him to cross. You could try to follow the tracks, but I'm not entirely sure how fast he moves. So see the distance here, flooded track there, and a flooded track here. So in between there's another one. Put up a flare. In between there, you might miss him as you're traveling. And as soon as you see him through there, target him and Hunter's Mark. Otherwise, you'll lose him when he leaves the flare area. Oh, and there he is. So Hunter's Mark. Glimmer, level 85. Let's get him. And it was as simple as that. So let's take a look at him here. It's pretty cool. He lets you walk on water with him. Let's test that out. Oh, you'll have to... There you go. Pretty cool. Okay, for the cat, his path will start fairly close to where Glimmer's was. If you remember Nectar Breeze and Serpent's Overlook. If you go to a mountain just northwest of Serpent's Overlook, this one here. On top of it, that's the one point where he'll stop and turn around. So it goes through all these trees looking thing along the road, over this little river here, and he'll turn and just go north of it and follow all this forest here and this forest heart all the way through here. He'll turn around and go south of this little lake here and around it, all the way up towards this mine here, some sort of quarry, I can't remember what the name was. And he'll go down to this there's a little bridge, tiny bridge here, and then he'll go down south between this little lake here and this mountain chain here, and he'll go around it. And he'll go all the way up north to this little mountain here. He'll pop in here, and he'll pop back out, and he'll come all the way up to where I am here. So I'm thinking probably find yourself a landmark, maybe this river thing again, or this little bridge, or one of the starting points here, and flare and wait for him to show up. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is, I've gone over a few times and I haven't seen anything. It's a big area and there's a lot of mobs and there's a lot of clutter, but there's one spot that I see that he was supposed to go through, and that's right here, just north of the Arboretum. Between this little lake and this mountain, and he goes around, there's a little archway that seems pretty good to hang out and place a flare. So I'm thinking I'll just wait for him. He's supposed to come through here, and then he goes around this mountain here. If it works, this is going to be a great spot, I think, to wait for him. There's no aggressive mobs around here. There's some non-aggressive ones. So for those level 85s, this should be a great place to try it. So I'm going to try. Hopefully he comes through here, and hopefully we get him. Alright, so I just saw him, and there he is. So hunters mark him. Alright, so this plan worked. So if you're going to do this, and you don't want to run around, just wait in this little archway. Place your flares and your trap. So Savage, it's level 85 cat. Really nice cat. It actually kind of scared me. He just popped out of nowhere. And this is his track right here. So if you see this track, he's heading that way, and he's nearby. Bloody tracks. So that will do it for the Jade Forest. It's a little bit of a pain, I know, but only hunters can find these. You're not going to run into competition for regular people wanting to kill it. So hope you liked the video. Hope that one of these two pets was something you wanted, and hopefully it was a good video to show you where to find them, how to find them. Please give me a thumbs up and a comment, and please subscribe if you like this video. Thanks, see you later.
The scythe is our salvation.